I can see no security for African states except African leaders like ourselves have realized without doubt that salvation for Africa lies in her unity. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, speech at the closing session of Casablanca Conference, 7th January 1961. When Bob Marley sang Africa Unite, few persons understood what he meant, and I wasn't among them. I thought Africa Unite meant African people should just be attending meetings together, holding hands together emotionally, but that's not true, although that is what is more obtainable today. African unity is a practical application of the African love and wisdom philosophy known as Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism is a philosophy that all people of African descent worldwide should unite to solve the problem of all African people worldwide. The philosophy of Pan-Africanism, which has Edward Wilmot Blyden as its father, is the only way known to the restoration of the glory of the black man, and that ideology gave birth to the philosophy of the United Africa or the United States of Africa. The three significances of a United Africa. There are three significances of a United Africa, and they are: number one, Africans becoming one. African unity signifies the African people becoming one people. It means that all of us from Gabon, Chad, Algeria, Zimbabwe, Niger, Tanzania, that is South Africa, all become Africans first, and not Libyans, Haitians, Angolans. Being African means assuming your full African identity and seeing all Africans as your brothers and sisters and fellow Africans, citizens. It means the African people share their poverty and wealth, joy and pain, oil and sweat together in the good times and the bad times and at all times. African unity means all Africans unite and solve the problems of all Africans together, rather than saying, oh, Zimbabwe is under sanction. No, the African man sees it and says, oh, our fellow Africans are being persecuted. We can't let our brothers suffer alone. Africa unites, and there is only one Africa. Groups of Africa. All the ethnic groups in Africa must unite, become one people as well. We must live in peace as one people. Also, Africa unite means the leaders and the people of Africa unite. There must be cooperation between the African leaders and people. That is what it means that Africa should unite. The unity of Africa is the oneness of heart, spirit, soul, and will of the Africans. The oneness of Africans is the protection of Africans. It makes us our brothers' keepers, a people rising by helping each other up, a people cooperating worldwide, a defended and protected people. Number two, Africa unite means one country, one citizenship for all Africans. The United Africa, which Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and Muammar Gaddafi sacrificed their lives for, and which Bob Marley sang about, and which we advocate for, is for Africans to gather up the divided, weak, colonized states of Africa and merge them into one single, powerful, free United States of Africa. One nation, one ethnicity, one currency, one army, one government, one people, and of course, one language. Africa as one country is what United Africa means, and that is to sum up all the powers of the 55 states of Africa into one mega country, larger and blessed than the United States of America. That unity will create a new world power named the United States of Africa. That is what African unity means. The African citizenship is an elevation of status to the level among the world top citizenship, greater than any regional nationality, which can take us nowhere beyond where we currently are. 3. Africa unites signifies peace and progress of Africans. There must be a reason why many popular and great Africans keep saying Africa must unite. There is a reason for African unity. There are reasons for African unity, and all those reasons all point towards African peace and progress. Africa unites. Unite for what? Why should we unite? Now, Marcus Garvey saw the pains of the African people and preached, Africa unite. Sheikh Anta Diop studied so hard, researched day and night, and wrote that Africa must unite. Bob Marley saw the pains of Africans and sang, Africa unite. Unite for the benefit of your people. Unite for the benefit of my children. Former President Mwalimu Nyerere of Tanzania told us to work for unity with the firm conviction that without unity, there is no future for Africa. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah made it clear and wrote it in his book, Africa Must Unite, because that is the solution to Africa's challenges. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah also went ahead to tell us at the Cairo Conference 26 July 1964 that a united Africa can cure us of our economic ills and lift us out of our despair and frustration. African unity, when applied, has been proven to be the African solution. It was the Pan-African movement of the 19th century. The Pan-African conferences was gathering mass movement of the early 20th century, and the writings and teachings of great African scholars of the 19th and 20th centuries that marked the move for the liberation of the people of Africa globally from racism and continentally from colonization. It was that power from the global unity of Africans that gave birth to African nationalism, that defeated colonization and got independence for Africa. But today, Africa is still not as prosperous as we dreamt of. We still have mass poverty, disease, hunger, and colonization is still here, and more colonizers are coming. In summary, things are not as bad as they were before independence, but things are not as good as we desire even with independence. Now, there are degrees of unity, degrees of freedom, and there are degrees of progress. The degree of African unity of the past gave us independence alone. Only a higher degree of African unity shall grant us the freedom for African progress. Peace, progress, and prosperity for all Africans, and Africans rising from last to first in the world are the dreams of all Africans. That is why our great leaders, writers, and singers unanimously say, Africa unites.